The Queen was warned by royal experts to avoid passing or swapping roles between Meghan Markle and Kate, the Duchess of Cambridge. The Queen was advised passing on the roles Meghan Markle vacated when she stepped down to Kate, the Duchess of Cambridge could spark too many comparisons between the pair. The Duchess of Cambridge is believed to be under consideration to be given additional titles to cover the vacancies the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, as well as the Duke of York, created after stepping down. Kate is said to be in line to become the new patron of the National Rugby Union, taking over from Harry, and the Grenadier Guards signaled they would be happy to welcome the Duchess as their new colonel after Prince Andrew. Pod Save the Queen host Zoe Forsey said, "My thought is that if Kate was to take on any of Meghan's patronages, same with William and Harry. For example, Meghan was patron of the Royal National Theatre. Wasn't she? There'd be so many comparisons being made if they were handed over directly and swapped between, wouldn't they? Whereas I guess Kate taking on from Andrew, it's such a different role for her, such a different royal and someone with such a different position in the royal family, feels like it would be more of a fresh start rather than taking over, and everyone saying, okay. Kate's having to pick up that, which I think is quite interesting." Reports earlier this week suggested Kate is now being considered to become the first female member of the royal family to serve as colonel of the Grenadier Guards after Prince Andrew was stripped of his roles earlier this month. Royally obsessed host Christina Garibaldi said, "There are some reports that Duchess Kate may be getting a new title, new colonel of the Grenadier Guards. She would make history if this happens because she would be the first female appointed colonel of the Grenadier Guards and she would replace Prince Andrew. She would be making history. This is hundreds of years of history." Co-host Christine Ross responded, "It would be incredible. It sounds like they are really keen to have her represent them. They have gone as far as to request it unofficially. It will be really interesting to see if Kate steps into this role. It is a military role, but it is slightly more ceremonial. We might even see her in a military uniform, which we have seen from other members of the royal family, like Princess Anne and Prince William." Recently, the Duchess of Cambridge is reportedly taking over one of Prince Harry's former roles. Sources told the Daily Mail that Kate is due to be unveiled as patron of the Rugby Football Union imminently. Over the years, Kate has attended rugby matches with Prince William, who is patron of the Welsh Rugby Union. The Duchess' sister Pippa Middleton revealed back in 2014 that rugby was a big thing in their family. Writing for Vanity Fair, Pippa shared, "Rugby was a big thing for our family, and the focal point was international matches, which were often played on Saturday afternoons and were as much social as sporting occasions." Following conversations with the Duke, the Queen has written confirming that in stepping away from the work of the royal family it is not possible to continue with the responsibilities and duties that come with a life of public service, Buckingham Palace said in a statement at the time. The honorary military appointments and royal patronages held by the Duke and Duchess will therefore be returned to Her Majesty, before being redistributed among working members of the royal family. "We'd plan our weekends around the big matches, a quick bite to eat at halftime or lunch on our laps, typically a chicken pot pie or something equally cozy and English," Pippa added. "If we lost, my dad would be in a state of despair for the rest of the afternoon, as if he'd actually lost the game himself.